You know, at some point I really get the impression that Valve doesn't care anymore. There was a lot of talk about how the old Valve is back, that Valve cares about community yet makes games again. Well, the last part may be true, but nonetheless I'm rather disillusioned right now. Have you heard about Classic Offensive? It is a Counter-Strike mod that seeks to unite the gameplay of old classic Counter-Strike titles with slightly updated visuals and mechanics. It is being created by my friend Zool, and I've been doing some level design for it. You may have seen my video on Classic Nuke. I've created that for Classic Offensive. We've been doing a lot to recreate the feeling of old classic Counter-Strike. We even created some additional content that allow you to try out some things that were cut from Counter-Strike, like an M60 machine gun or rocket launcher. And we would love to share this with all of you, play Classic Offensive with you. But we can't right now because Valve won't let us publish it. Time and time again there are comments under my videos on the official Discord server, ModDB, and under many other videos by YouTubers like 3Clicks, Philip and War Owl. When is Classic Offensive finished? When is it coming out? The answer is, it is finished, and we don't know when. We've been waiting for Valve to respond since early October. The review process is, according to Valve, to take 3 to 5 days. The game is ready to be released. We have playtested it many times, and there are servers running, and a Steam page is set up. When we play the game, we don't go download a mod anymore. We just go launch it on Steam, but we aren't able to set it on public yet, because Valve needs to review it. And they're sure taking their sweet time. We've talked to a few independent game developers, and they were all surprised that it takes so long. For our mod, we've been waiting for months by now, but Valve just doesn't answer. Similar things are happening to other mod teams that develop stuff which revolve around Valve IPs. I've heard this from people who develop Portal mods. Hunt Down the Freeman gets a pass, but we don't? It feels like a kick in the groin. We always get an automated message telling us that it might take a few more days. And this is incredibly frustrating. We are sitting on a finished game. We want to share it with you and we want to play with you, but we are caught in a limbo. I can't imagine that Valve is worried that our little mod might steal Counter-Strike 2's thunder. Classic Offensive is a small, nostalgia-driven mod for the fans of old-school games, a bit like CS Pro Mod was back in the day. And why are other mods held back? I can't imagine that Portal mods are a threat to Valve's success. So, Valve, please answer. Years of work went into this. It would be such a shame if all of this went to waste. We have a mountain of ideas of stuff that we want to implement in the future. Ideas to upgrade and include new maps and game modes. But at the moment, the motivation is just really waning. It is so very frustrating to just sit here on a finished game and not to hear anything back from Valve. Well, I hope this answers your question as to when Classic Offensive is coming out. We don't know. The ball is in Valve's corner right now.